I miss going go-kart racing. Oh, what you say?
Yeah, that shit fun. What? I said, how many kids you trying to have?
However many wife you want to have. I don't care.
Oh, you don't care?
I don't care.
I think I joke about it, but I think I do want a lot of kids.
I'll be the GOAT dad. I know I would be the GOAT dad, bro.
I just want to be old and just dropping wisdom to people. Yeah, like I want people running up to me and I just be like, yo, yeah, you know that's an easy fix. You just do this. And I want my kids to be like so, like handle themselves in such a way that it's like that shit make me proud.
And it's the whole thing. It'd be like people ain't never. I said this shit to somebody before. I said, yo. People jump off the porch. I don't think a lot of people ain't never lived by themselves. Like a lot of people ain't never like just lived by themselves first before they start living with people. And then like, cause when you start living with people before living by yourself, then you have kids. Then you don't never know what it feel like to just be by yourself. That's why I was like, that's why how I was when we was in the hospital. I was like, I just want to know how it will feel to just be by, like live by myself before I start living with somebody else. Cause I just came from living with my mom. You know what I mean? Now I'm at a point where like now I could live with somebody because I know how it is to live. I said this on
yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was just about to say that I think that was an advantage I had. Like I told you, being all those different places with all these different people, being away from like I've lived with white people in rich places. I've lived with poor people. I've slept in crack houses before. I've been in places by myself. I've slept outside. It's like I've been through so many different scenarios.
Yeah,
that it's kind of an advantage if you take it that way because you can use it to be just diverse. Now I know I have way more understanding of different shit, and when I go places with other people, I know how to handle myself and protect myself and what I won't tolerate. I know when to leave sometimes. I know some people don't. Some people might have the same morals, values as me, but don't know when to leave because they don't know when to leave and how to do it, how to stand up for themselves. Exactly. Without and I learned how to do that through always being by myself in a lot of shit. So I just figured out like if you really don't want to be here, you gotta tell somebody. You gotta be like, I'm out. And if niggas want to say, hey, what's up? I'm like, bro, I just don't want to be here right now. I gotta go home. And I just leave, bro. And then, like, once you realize that niggas is not gonna really trip about you, and even if they do talk shit and yell at you or try to even, like, I done had people try to grab me and make me stay somewhere I didn't want to be, and I'm like pulling away from them. But I got away, and then they realized that I'm really grabbing this motherfucker. Like, I'm tripping, and then they let go, and it was like, yeah, like you wilding, like you see why I'm leaving. You drunk and you wilding, like you see why I'm leaving. And it's like they had to deal with that themselves, and it's like shit like that is like real, bro. Because it took me being like, if I was never alone, I would have just endured whatever I was dealing with.
You probably would have stayed. It was just like, well, this the only thing that I have right now. I don't.
I don't know where to go and all that. Like even like I was like this happened before on the train, and I didn't know where to go next. I don't know what station what stop I was getting off at. I just made up in my mind, I'm getting off this train at this stop, at this next stop. Like I didn't even pay attention to what the next stop was. I just got off, and it's like he was the nigga who knew the train station and everything, so he was really like the nigga with the directions and shit. Yeah. But I said, if I was man enough to get off that motherfucking train, I can figure my way home.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And I just did
that shit fun to me. I ain't gonna hold you. I like shit like that. That shit fun.
But look, what happens is I get back on the train and I just feel free. Facts. Or as soon as that train take off, I just felt free. And I like had the music going. So like all the songs, everything played into this moment, and it was like a soundtrack. And these songs to this day mean something to me that I know other people will never get from the song because they never even had that type of moment.
That's how I felt the first time I left my mom's house and I went to Cali in 2019 and stayed with my friend. Yeah. And I was like, I was walking to the bus stop. I'm like, yo, I'm really about to leave, and I'm really about to go to Cali by myself. I ain't never been on no plane.
The weight started leaving your shoulders, bro.
Facts.
You started trusting the new experience of what was to come. You fell into that and just gave yourself to that.
It felt like the world was mine. It felt like, yo, like, bro, I'm really in the world right now. Like, this shit lit, bro. I ain't got to worry about nobody but myself. And that shit is
It's a light feeling. You don't feel like you have any baggage. or anything
Like
weighing down.
having your own family and worrying about your family is like worrying about yourself.
But that's what I was about to say. It's not hard if you really care and you really want to do that. If you really want to be there. If you really wanted that family. It's some dudes. The problem is they didn't want families. They wanted to do what you wanted to do. Be alone. But they never really, like you said, they never had that chance. They fucking was. They thought they was supposed to get a family fast and all that shit. And they did it, and now they. That's why we have all these broken homes, because people committing before they fucking really know what they want.
So like you said, I feel like I got an advantage now. So like, let's say if I meet a girl and we end up in a relationship and we move together, it's just like
you know what you will tolerate and what you won't tolerate in your home. And if she is compatible with that, then that's all you need right there. You don't really need her to necessarily like do everything you do, but if she can live, if y'all can coincide with y'all differences, that is everything.
Yeah. But then her, you're right.
You know what I mean? Because you ain't gotta really change. You just gotta it gotta work okay together. Like y'all gotta, like if I like shit a certain way, you know what I mean? It can't be that you like it the opposite way. Like, because we gonna have a problem. But if you don't mind how that shit is, and I don't mind how the other shit is, and we both want it a different way, it's like, I'm okay. I really don't care how that shit goes. So you can take over that. It's like delegating, and y'all gotta both be content with what y'all have power in.
Nah, for real. I feel like, cause
like, look at this pillow, bro.
Shit fire.
You'll learn something about a relationship too. When y'all start going and shopping for shit, y'all learn that
Just the thing.
All this shit is a scam though, because neither one of us getting what we really want. The only way to get what you really want from a store these days is to order it online. They don't give you shit in the stores no more. This is like the only option we really had.
I went to Macy's and I shopped, and I like decor shop by myself. That shit was fun as fuck. I
used to do that before I moved in with people. I would go through Lowe's and we would just walk through Lowe's, and that would be the date.
Oh, that's fire.
Go through Lowe's and just be talking about shit that we like yo, this will be so fucking fire. And
I say, hey, I'm taking.
And we be sitting in the houses, in the like makeshift shit on the couches. We be sitting all in different parts of the houses, having conversation like on the date, like we getting to know each other through just walking through the motherfucking Lowe's. Like, you would never think to, like, and that's the thing that throw her off. She'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about going to Lowe's?"
Yeah,
like, what nigga? You never had a nigga tell you he want to go to Lowe's with you,
or IKEA or some shit.
Or IKEA or some shit where it's like really, like you said, home decor. I'm over here like, yeah, I'm gonna need a grill one day.
Nah, for real. That shit lit. I love like home shopping and shit. That shit is fun as fuck.
I still got Zillow notifications on just because I want to see the houses that they be having for sale. Even if I can't afford them, I just want to see what's going on right now. Like, what type of houses be out there. I just be like, yo, because my whole dream for real is to just design my own house and pay to build it up from the ground up.
I want to do that shit
on my own land.
Facts. I want to do that shit too. I just want to just create everything, bro. Like, I want to create my own everything, bro. I want to create my own fridge. I want to own a bowling alley. That's
you know they make houses out of them shipping crates.
Yeah, I seen that shit on the internet.
Those are very affordable, and you can always sell the pieces. Like, you could to add another level is nothing. So you could just add another level, or you could just, like I said, and then if you want to move, you could just take that shit. Like, you could really take your house down and move that shit.
That's crazy.
And or you could just resell all the pieces to your house and take that money and go buy another one. It was a nigga who built these joints who was telling us like how people be flipping these houses, bro. And they just keep flipping it, and they keep getting bigger ones every time they flip it.
That's crazy.